Yo, what's up ladies and gentlemen? Hopefully you've seen my Shang Chi video. If you've seen it, you knew this was coming. Today we're going to be looking at the Marvel Legends Shang Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, Wenwu. On the front of the box you get a nice view of Wenwu with his 4 accessories, his nice weapon, and we have 2 pieces for the Build-A-Figure, which is his cane and the Mr. Hyde arm. We have nice artwork of Wenwu based on Tony Leung, the guy who's going to play Wenwu. Here's the other side with the same guy. Here's the bottom with the UPC and the top with the Shang-Chi symbol. And it has the Build-A-Figure logo. This is for ages 4 and up. Here's the warning for the young kids. On the back it says, Shang-Chi's father Wenwu is the feared leader of the Ten Rings organization, which has lurked in the shadows of the MCU, which stands for Marvel Cinematic Universe since the very beginning. So here's what we get. We've got Shang-Chi and the Tony Stark. We're now reviewing Wenwu. Coming soon, Xialing. And we got the legs and the right arm and the cane of Mr. Hyde. Just 3 more pieces to go. And here's the Marvel logo. And let's get it open. Okay, flipping this open. We're just going to flip it and then just pull it out. And then that, wow, it's very nice. You have the nice same artwork and the same manual. Let's get them all out. Let's get the weapon out. Let's get the cane out of Mr. Hyde. Let's push out the right arm. Let's push out the little figure. Now let's get his hands out. Now there's some tape like a Shang-Chi where it's taped on his hands. And they're kind of weird. I think that's okay because it's good to secure him so that it won't fall out at the package or it may get lost or they may lose pieces of it. That's a good choice there of using tape on this. And we've got him out. Let's take a look. And here is Wenwu out of the packaging. Before we look at the main figure and the accessories, let's move him out of the way and all his 4 or 5 accessories. And let's look at the Mr. Hyde pieces. As you can clearly see, the Mr. Hyde pieces, and you can see there's a peg, like the shoulder peg, so you can peg on the body, which is coming with Xialing. You can see the elbow is a single joint, and it rotates, but we'll look over the articulations later when we build Mr. Hyde. And we also get the cane that actually can kind of be adjustable like this. Now let's look at Wenwu. Taking a look at Wenwu, you can see that the face is a good resemblance to Tony Leung, the guy who's going to play Wenwu. I don't really know much about him, but I know is that he's the father of Shang-Chi and Xialing. As you can see, the nice hair and the nice face is actually very well sculpted. And as we look through his armor, you can see that we have a nice blue shoulder pad, which is kind of a soft plastic, so it doesn't get any in the way when you lift up the shoulder, which is nice. You can see that the blue parts are like around. You can see that if they had to make it removable, you could have seen that it was actually a black part. And in case you look through his arms, you can see that it's nice light skin. And you can see that there's some brown rings around it. I think there's bands. As you look through the skirt, you can see that it's actually a little bit of a hard plastic, and it's kind of hard to move the legs a bit. If it was rubbery, it'd be very easy to do this. As you look through the legs, you can see that it's all black and it's kind of similar to Shang-Chi's. It's just the fact that they have a little boots sculpted in it. You can see that it's nicely silver and it's painted around. And you can see that on the bottom of the feet, you have 2 peg holes and some wordings. And now for the articulations. Head's on a double ball joint that rotates. We have very good pivoting. It's very good up and very good down. And if we pop the head off, you can see that there's actually a little small ball joint at the bottom. As you see, that's nice. Let's pop it back in. Arms rotate with the standard ball hinge joint. They lift up almost to T-pose. There's no butterfly joints in this one. We have a full bicep swivel. We have a double joint elbow, but actually take a closer look at this. You can bend it a little bit back, and you can bend it very far, about a 180-degree angle. That's nice, nearly. As you can see, it's very cool. And all the hands turn all the way around as they hinge up and down. It goes the same for the other 4 hands and the right hand. We have a full diaphragm joint that rotates, as a nice pivot, and it crunches forward a little bit and back an okay amount. Legs don't really kick forward, but I think that's as far as I could get, and a little bit back as far as I could get. he can lift his legs out a bit. We have the full thigh swivel. We have the nice 180-degree double jointed knee. And we have the ankle go up and down. And we have beautiful ankle pivot. There's no boot cut though. Now for the accessories. For the accessories, you get 2 special hands, which are some kind of claw hands with its 3 hands. And you can, if you want to interchange them, just pull them off. Kind of tight though, because it's new. Just pop it in, and then there you go. Also, we get a few holding hands. I think this is for the weapon. I'm not sure what is this, but please let me know in the comments below. Maybe you could like flip it in like this, and then it could fit in just nicely snug, and then just pull it out. Then pull the fist hand out, and then let's just find it. Just pick whatever hand you need. It's just kind of loose when you get it, and fit it inside, and then let's pop back in. Let's just push it in, and then we'll use the other side, and then there you go. Now let's show you some fun poses. So guys, what do you think about Wenwu? If you want to pick this up, you better be if you're excited for the Shang Chi movie like I am. I'll leave a link to the Amazon Wenwu link in the description below if you want to order it. Please, please, please buy it in your local Target store or your Best Buy store or your GameStop store or your local store if you have one. Also, stay tuned for the Leung review, which is coming soon, which is Shang-Chi's sister, so stay tuned for that. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to me. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter if you haven't already. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.